The Turkish daily Sabah reported today that Turkey allegedly operated intelligence agents inside Israel to identify the names of Israeli soldiers and officials involved in the raid on the Mavi Marmara boat last year in order to prosecute them. On Monday, the Daily published the names of the 174 soldiers and Israeli officials it claims participated or ordered the raid on the Turkish boat, during which 9 Turkish activists were killed in May 2010. Turkish intelligence officials sought the assistance of Turkish intelligence sources in Israel to confirm the identities of the Israelis on the list. According to the Daily, Hebrew-speaking experts searched Facebook and Twitter to track down the soldiers and also examined lists of friends that appeared on the internet social network. A lawyer for the Turkish terror group, the IHH, also submitted a list of soldiers' names involved in the raid to the Turkish prosecutor's office earlier this month. In addition to the soldiers, the names of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Minister of Foreign Affairs Avigdor Lieberman, Defense Minister Ehud Barak, former Army Chief Gabi Ashkenazi, and other top military officials are also on the chart. President Shimon Peres called on Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas to resume peace talks, immediately saying that he is the best Palestinian leader to pursue peace. Peres made the comments during the annual Jewish New Year reception for the diplomatic corps. What is needed, Peres said, in order to attain peace is to translate into reality an independent state for the Palestinians and security for Israel. He continued by saying there is a clear majority in Israel and the Palestinian Authority that support a two-state solution. Now that the speeches are over, it's time to work on the ground and to begin and the declarations translated into reality. With the Jewish New Year approaching, Israel's population is approaching 8 million, said the Central Bureau of Statistics. A report released on Monday said that the total number of Israelis stands at 7.79 million, including 5.8 million Jews and 1.6 million Arabs, and some 323,000 people of other ethnicities. In the past year, Israel's population grew by 1.7%, and the Arab sector by 2.5%. In the past year, some 166,255 babies were born, showing an increase of 3.2% to 2009. Jerusalem showed an above-average birth rate of 2.3%. Central Israel had a birth rate of 2.2%, and the Tel Aviv region recorded the lowest birth rate with 0.6%. Egyptian security forces seized 8 anti-aircraft missiles and 4 shoulder launchers in the Sinai that were destined for the Gaza Strip. Empty crates of rocket launchers were reportedly also found at the site, but were apparently stolen before security forces arrived. Egyptian security officials said that they believe the weapons were smuggled into the Sinai Peninsula either from Sudan or Libya. Israeli intelligence officials recently warned that Libya was becoming one of the sources to smuggle weapons to terrorist groups operating in Gaza. Anti-aircraft missiles could threaten Egypt's tourist industry if they are fired at planes landing in the Sinai. Also, such missiles in the hands of terrorists in Gaza could be used to down Israeli military and civilian aircraft. In recent weeks, Egyptian security forces were deployed in the Sinai Peninsula to hunt down terror networks affiliated with al-Qaeda, known to be operating in the area. While Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas told the United Nations General Assembly he enjoys full support from Hamas over the statehood bid, security forces affiliated with the terror organization in Gaza prevented a Gaza restaurant from screening Abbas's UN address and arrested the owner. According to the Palestinian Center for Human Rights in Gaza, 2 men arrived at the Gallery restaurant in western Gaza on Friday. They identified themselves as members of the Hamas-run General Investigation Service. The men ordered the restaurant owner, Jamal Salim Abu al-Qumsan, 43, to stop broadcasting Abbas's speech and threatened to close the restaurant. They then called for police backup and arrested al-Qumsan and also confiscated the identity card of a journalist at the restaurant. The rights organization said al-Qumsan remained in detention on Sunday. The organization condemned the incident and called on the Ministry of Interior in Gaza to respect freedom of speech and expression.